that bad boy. Whoa.
You always manage to put it out of the bag, don't you?
I do, man. That's kind of nice. All right, mud lovers, how you doing? Sorry, Kev, almost faced you out there. This is Kev, by the way.
Oh.
Must have seen him a few times before in my videos. We get some incredible luck in the muck. I think we're going to do the same today, aren't we?
Yeah.
Let's do it. We're here at low tide on the River Thames doing mudlarking, which means looking for anything old and interesting down here on the foreshore of the River Thames. So let's get some luck in the muck. Can't believe it. It's Queen Victoria. How you doing, Mal? Got the first find. Well, here we have a horseshoe. Pretty cool. It's a big old one, isn't it? Mahoosive. I'll leave that one though. Pretty cool, but I don't need a horseshoe. I've got enough of them. Clay pipe in the hole. Can you spot it? Oh, the tide takes it. Hidden between these two little bricks. Ah, that's an unusual one. Oh, this is a horse hoof. Oh, I haven't found one of these before. See? Just looks like a little horse hoof. Clop, 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 clop. That's awesome. Yeah, that'll look great in my little collection. Happy with that. Have I found one before? Nay. I have now though. Well guys, when we're mudlarking, we keep an eye out for irregular shaped man-made style objects, a bit like these bottles and stuff, and I've just seen under there, look, looks like a buckle. Oh, that's a beauty. That's an early one. I'd say that's probably Jacobean, sort of 1690s, easily. And I reckon under all that, that'll be brass. You can just see there, where my thumb is, that's where the little clip would go across there to hold the belt in. So probably a shoe buckle, I would have thought. That's a lovely one though. Really old. Imagine the cobbled streets of London that thing saw back in the day. In order to learn more about this buckle, I used the book Buckles Identified, written by my old late mate John Webb. And sure enough, there's a similar version in there, but made from pewter. And he tells me that it was a spur buckle that dates to the mid 17th century. Cheers, John, and rest in peace, my old friend. Well, this one's a bit hard to miss. That is really cool. That is well, it's a bit of ordnance. Usually to see if there's a name. Oh, you can see the broad arrow there. RL, which I think stands for Royal Laboratories. This one's not been fired. So yeah, really, really cool. I'll see if I can get a date off that later. I'm not sure what calibre this one is actually. It's bigger than a 50 cal. Quite a lot bigger actually. Yeah, that's a pretty awesome find. Yeah, I know, like I do like to upcycle things. In fact, the bottom of this is quite weighty. Look, you can see how it's still got some of the gubbins at the bottom, but I'll make sure it's definitely safe before I display it anywhere. But would that be the coolest little pen holder or what? Just like that. Love it, love it. Look at that lovely patina on there as well. I won't clean all that up. Leave that exactly as it is. Clean the base up, see what markings we can get. And yeah, as is. Very nice. This rare and rather large round is from a 1-inch Nordenfeldt gun. The Swedish designed machine gun was mounted on the deck of British warships during World War I, used against torpedo boats and defence against aircraft, and would have had an armour penetrating solid steel projectile. As the head stamp suggests, it was made in 1882 by Royal Laboratories and is a Mark III version. Interestingly, this round hasn't been fired, so how it ended up in the drink is anyone's guess. Well, I just detected this, talking of ammunition and such like. I don't think that's off of what I just found. I think this is a lot earlier, this one, but Bleeding heck, look at the size of that bullet. Again, see if I can find out much about it, but probably going to be mid 1800s, I would have thought. It reminds me of the old Martini Henry type bullets, solid lead. Well, it's nearly solid. That missed whatever it was aiming for. Thank goodness for them, eh? Wow, it's a beast. Probably one of the biggest bullets I've ever found. Like lead bullet things, you know? Crazy. Well, look at that, guys. How cool is that? This piece of bellarmine. We do love finding bellarmines. They're so cool. Got a bit of a beard there. Oh, lovely and slimy. Been in here a while. And yeah, a bit of a cartouche on the front. And yeah, I'm not sure if I'll be able to work out exactly what that was, but that would have been a beautiful bellarmine jug. It's on every mudlarker's wish list to find one of these complete. We often find the bearded heads. But yeah, nice example there of a nice cartouche, hand-turned German Bartman jug, witch jug, or bellarmine jug, whatever you want to call it. Very cool. 17th century, 18th century, that sort of date. Would have been filled with pins, urine, and other gross things, and they would smash them as a protest against Mr. Bellarmine, who tried to stop drinking. Kev, what you had? Little knife?
I have.
That's nice.
Don't there's much age to
Do you know
it.
there's a maker's mark on there?
Yeah, there is. Looks like a wooden handle, so I'm not sure there's much age to it.
That's nice,
but
isn't it? A nice little pen knife, nice little sailor's knife.
yeah, definitely worth it.
Yeah, that's probably
Quite
like
lovely.
a antler handle, perhaps.
Yeah.
Antler or bone. Very nice.
Cheers, mate.
Cool. Well, I thought there was a big question mark for a second. There's some sort of elaborate hook. That's really cool. That is like a real meaty hook that went on a wall. Maybe you hung meat from it, or I don't know. If you know, if you think you know, comment below. Got any ideas what this had hung? Maybe that's something that's very industrial, very heavy. So yeah, very, very, you know, well made as well. Beautiful thing. Probably made of iron, but yeah, beautiful hand forged question mark of a find. Taking that. So I'm using the Equinox 800. It's really good down here on the foreshore. Quite good at separating targets amongst all that trash. It's a nightmare down here, it really is. But this is the machine for the job, and I've just got a signal down here. By the way, if you want to get any metal detecting gear, go to LP Metal Detecting and use the code SciFinds and get 10% off of a lot of their stuff, and the link will be in the description below. Follow that link as well, and it does me a little favour. Anyway, I've got a little signal down here, 23, and I think it might be just a musket ball, but it sounds nice and sweet. Let's have a quick look. See, I can sort of, sometimes you can just see the targets anyway, so it might be a little musket ball. Actually, no, it's not. It might be a bigger musket ball. Ooh. Ew. Ooh, that's unusual. What the blinking hell is that? Oh, you can see why I thought it was a musket ball, look. With a hole in or something. I don't know what it was. What is that? I'm racking my brains and I can't think. I've never seen anything like that before. It looks kind of old. Definitely looks like it's got age to it. Let's see if that, I think that hole doesn't go all the way through, otherwise it could be like a weird escutcheon plate, you know, for like over a keyhole. That's what, but they never made them out of this chunky old lead. So maybe it's just some kind of mount. Don't know, guys. It looks like a stingray, doesn't it? Oh, we find loads of weird and wonderful objects on here. Sometimes we just don't know what they are, but I'll take this one to the flow, as I do with all my finds that I'm unsure about, and record it with the Museum of London. And the good thing about that is it keeps a database of all the things we found, and they get their experts to have a look at it. We know what most things are, but these strange little things like this, then it's worth showing the flow. I don't know if that was bent in antiquity or bent when it was being made. A little kink at the end there. Anyway, it's a very cool little thing, made of lead. God knows what it was, but if I find out, I'll let you know. And if you want to have a little guess, you know, feel free to comment below what you think it might be. So I've just had this up. It's a little worn Georgian coin. I'm not going to show you all the finds. There'll be a little roundup at the end possibly, and we'll see some of the finds that we didn't always film. But I've just been detecting this little spot, and look, I've just uncovered that. All the finds aren't all that deep. Sometimes they're only like an inch deep, And this is a case in point, a nice, another coin. Hopefully this one's got a bit more detail on than the last one. Or is it another blank? Oh, it's a heartbreaker. Yeah, oh, I might have something on there. Actually, it might be another Jetton, you know. Say another one, I'm not even sure the first one's a Jetton, but this could be a Jetton. It's got a bit of detail around there, a little bit of milling on the edge, I think. Let's give it a quick rub. Oh, it's got something on it. Oh, could it be a hammered? Oh, it'd be nice if it was, wouldn't it? Oh yeah, I can see detail now. Oh yeah. How cool is that? Nothing on that side, not a lot, but on that side there is. Let's give it a quick wipe on the old trouser. On my shorts. Ah. Yeah, that is definitely a Jetton. Cool. Oh, Kev's going to be jealous when he comes back. Kev's gone for a little wander, so we'll catch up with him later and he can show a few of his finds. But in the meantime, we're getting serious luck in the mark here, aren't we? Beauty. Kev, that bad boy. Whoa.
You always manage to put it out of the bag, don't you?
I do, man. Yeah, it's a nice one. One side looks really cool and the other side looks a little bit worn, but I reckon there's enough to get some information off that.
Definitely.
Oh, you can see some lettering around the top. That's handsome. Off. Mate, it looks like it's gold. It's not though, it's so light. That's cool. Get some detail off of that, look. Beauty. It wasn't until I got home and cleaned and smoked the coin that I could read the legend. Despite thinking it was a Jetton, it is in fact, even better, a 17th century trade token. One of my favourite finds to make because each one is like a little 350-year-old business card. This coin, made to overcome a shortage of coinage crisis during the reign of Charles II, will tell us the name of the business, its owner, and when and where they lived. And as we can see, just about, the proprietor was Andrew Vincent at Ye Coffee House in Friday Street in 1671. In this mint example, you can see that a hand is holding a coffee ewer about to pour a cup. So if you couldn't read, you still have a pretty good idea of where to spend this penny. Coffee was a fairly new and fashionable inception in the 1600s, and coffee houses began to spring up over London, and this is where people met and did business and gossiped just like they do today. This coin is rare because it's worth 1 penny, whereas many other tokens that I found are usually only worth a halfpenny or a farthing, which goes to show having a coffee back then was a bit expensive and probably reserved for the middle and upper classes. Friday Street, where Andrew Vincent's Ye Coffee House was just a stone's throw from the River Thames and was probably named after a fish market that resided there on Fridays, as was the tradition of not eating meat on that day. Believe it or not, this isn't my first coffee token. I found an amazing one a few years back, so I'll put a link to that video at the end and you can watch that other epic mud venture. Oh yeah, oh wow. What the heck is that? Oh my goodness, that looks so cool. 1671. Oh my god. Sorry guys, but I'm so excited about this. So I can't wait to go and research this, so stick around and find out what exactly this coin's all about. Happy days. Cool, innit?
Yeah. Really nice, mate. Well done.
Cheers, dude. Beautiful little marble. I do love these moments. Well, I'm just digging a signal. It's very trashy around here. And this bottle, it's not that old, but it's got some lovely iridescence inside, all that mud and oils and stuff. But it's a screw top, so it's not that old. And I thought, okay, keep looking for your signal. And then another one popped out. No, I haven't touched it yet. It might be a little poison bottle. Oh, that's sweet. Again, look at that lovely iridescence. It's all purpley green, psychedelic, baby. So let's give that a little wash. I might try and find a cork for this and just keep it like that, because as soon as you take the mud out, it goes back to a very dull colour. But that's really cool. Look at that, lovely iridescence inside there. Not sure what colour that would have been originally, perhaps green. Yeah, it's got no to be taken, but doesn't matter, does it? Very nice little bottle. Well, I've just taken this outside after a little bit of a wax, and I've sealed the top with just a bit of candle wax as well. And wow, the colours on this is incredible. And if I was to empty this of all the mud, I think it would definitely go to a more pale colour. And where I'm touching it, it just fades back, but it will dry off and become beautiful iridescence again. That is the most psychedelic bottle I think I've ever found. Probably dates to, you know, the 20s maybe, Edwardian. Little chemist bottle. I could look at that all day, couldn't you? Green and then purple. It's like it's been chromed or something. Beautiful. Well, Kev is a very keen cyclist. I mean, there's keen and there's mental. So if I don't see him for a while, he's gone for a paddle. Well, I was just finding a signal still, and I think I found another bottle. Just there, look, right next to it. Oh, is it a bottle? Oh, it was. It's broken though. Interesting. Could be a little bottle dump we've got here. Let's take a little bit of the play away, see if we can find anything else. I'll let you know if we find any more bottles, and put it all back as we found it later on. Lo and behold, just under the surface is another one. I wonder if that's a Zara bottle. That'd be nice if it was. Cool though, look at that coming out. A little sauce bottle. Very nice. But again, it's got a screw top, so it's probably 30s or 40s. Well, just had this up. I think it's a little lead token. I thought I'd take you to the water's edge so we can share together any detail that it might have on it. Oh, cool. Oh, I don't know, is it a bag? Oh, it's a seal. Cloth seal. 26. That's my lucky number. Oh, there we go. Cool. That's a beauty. Watered. Something else. Usually it's the name of a town. There might be what, Worcester or Ted. Oh, I don't know. I'm not sure. I won't be able to guess that. But this probably would have been wrapped around some wool or some cloth. 26 was probably the length in yards or something like that. And that's where it came from. That's probably the maker or the person who was dealing in it, the merchant or the town it come from. Might have the initials of the people as well, the town. Yeah, love it. Oh, pearls. They look real or fake. Oh, it's just a little plastic. Oh, I'm saying that. You can usually tell if you put them on your teeth, but glass. Nice, better than I thought. Yeah, they're pretty nice. Yeah, well, they've got elastic in, so they can't be that good. Cute little thing. All now is a pearl necklace to go with it. Well, the good old knock's done it again. Got another coin here. I think it might be a Georgian. You can see how rusty looking it is from all that rust in the Thames and a bit of oxidisation. So what I'm going to do is on this side I'll give it a bit of a rub, and we can see the bust of George the First, I think it is, or George the Second. Let's get a bit of mud, rub it in. The mud does wonders. Use what you can around you. and hopefully we'll get his bit of a good bust come up. Ooh, I like to rub a bust, don't we all? Not as great profile as I was hoping for. I think it's George II, halfpenny. Cool though. Another coin in the bag. This caught my eye first. Thought it was a bottle stuck in the mud, but then I looked below it and look, this is a beautiful. Oh, come on. Wig curler. Woohoo! Well, half of a wig curler, half of a Georgian wig curler. So 200 years old. Has it got maker's mark on it? Sometimes it's got a little W or something. I'm not sure if this one has. Don't think so. Still, magical little find there. Someone was wearing this in their wig, you know, centuries ago, trying to get up to date on the latest fashions. Yeah, they used to shave their heads because they used to have knits and wore wigs, and it became a very fashionable thing to do. As you can probably imagine when you look back at the old paintings of Georgian folk with their elaborate hairdos, well, this was one of the things that kept their hair nice and curly. Sorry, their wigs nice and curly, should I say. And maybe their hair as well, if they had a voluptuous amount of hair, but yeah, mainly the guys all wore wigs to get rid of those knits, to get rid of those pesky knits. Lovely bit of history, and I'm just making it dirtier, aren't I? Love it. Made from the same clay as pipe clay. Well, remember earlier we were talking about Georgian coins and I was trying to clean it up. I just had a spanker of a Georgian. Makes up for that other worn one. Look at that. See Britannia on that side? And we have Georgie Porgy Pudding and Pie number 2. King George II. That is a lovely example. That's cleaned up really nicely. About 1770. The date will be on the other side, below Britannia. I think it might need a bit of a clean in order to get that date off. More than just a swill in the muddy water. Yeah, it'll be the bottom there, right underneath that line. Yeah, I can see a 17, might be 1730, just there at the bottom. It's a cracking little coin. Love it. I'll just have a little search in the shallow water areas because sometimes things get lodged in these little whirlpool things. And I think I've seen that. You make that out? Do you know what it is? Have a guess if you think you might know. Anyway, these aren't very common, so you wouldn't see them on my channel very often, but I'm pretty sure it's a glass prunt, and these would have been attached to the side of Georgian wine goblets so that it would help you grip when you've got greasy, fatty fingers from all the chicken you're eating and meat. So yeah, rather than wipe your hands, you just grabbed your wine, and this was on the side of the glass to help get a bit of purchase when you're glugging down your wine. Love it, really cool. Nice colour as well. You can see where it was applied to the glass and it's been smashed off. Yeah, if you find these in charity shops, grab them because they're worth a few quid, and that goes for most Georgian glass. And you can tell the bottom of them got like pontil marks, and so check the underneath for glasses, wine glasses, that sort of thing. If you think it's a bit of age to it, you can always tell from the bottom, and obviously the impurities in the glass as well. Yeah, beautiful little find. And so you can see this wonderful glass given to me by my good friend Jim. This is a replica of a Georgian shot glass, made in the same style with the pontil scar, but using a beautiful turquoise colour. And you can see there the prunts are placed around the shaft in order to give it some good grip. So when you're drinking and eating at the same time, gives you something to grab onto. Cheers! So I detected a little signal, and we have a little guessing game. What do you reckon it is, Kev?
I think it's going to be a lead token.
Lead token. Yeah, it's the right sort of size for it. I think I'm probably going to go. I'll go lead. I'll go cloth seal just to be different. And there she is. It'll be a bit of rubbish after all that. Oh, it's is it anything good? Oh yeah. That's a nice cross and pellet style lead token.
Yeah.
Nice one. got a few of these now. I'll show you them all later on when we do a little roundup. I think this is my second one of these of the day. Can't remember now. Doing really well today. It's a good day when you lose count of how many lead seals you had. Wouldn't you agree, Kev?
Yeah, nice one.
I've just had a couple of cool finds. First one I think could be silver, although there's no detail on it whatsoever. So that's a bit of a heartbreaker, but you know, if it's silver, that's good. And secondly is a really interesting find. It's broken. It could be a hammered or maybe a forgery of a hammered. You can just see on that side there's like a shield, and so that probably would have been a Tudor shield, so we're talking 1500s, 1560s. So yeah, really nice find. I'll clean it up and let you know what it is. Cracking. I mean, imagine how that was broken. Was it someone testing to see if it was a forgery or what? I'd love to know the story, but we'll never know. But all we can do is clean it and see what it was. And some vines.
The first coin that I found, and the one shown on the left here, is a forgery, as it failed the silver test. As you can see, some copper coming through. And interestingly, the same thing is the case with the hammered coin on the right. It was so brittle that it broke twice. And this is because this James I shilling is a forgery, and is a mixture of copper and silver. And that would explain how it broke, because it became so brittle. Or maybe it was broken in antiquity when someone was testing to see if it was made of precious silver. It could also mean that this coin was officially debased, meaning that lots of copper was mixed in to the silver, which is the case with Henry VIII's coins. It now reminds me of one of those pieces of jewellery that you can buy, where you give a loved one half of it and then you match them up again whenever you meet.
Okay, so I think I found something.
Ooh,
I'll have a look.
cool.
Something in this area.
Bloody hell, man. How did you spot? Where are we looking?
This area?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? No, that's a stone, isn't it? Is that it? Good spot.
Round.
It's in the ground. Nice. Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
That's a beauty. It's a little lead token, right?
Yeah, lead token.
Sweet. Oh, you know what that is? I think that's let's have a look. That is, well, you know that, don't you? It's the got a little goblet there. Oh, it's like a bottle of wine.
Oh,
It's like a tavern token.
Yes.
Oh man, that's
You can see
awesome.
it now, it is.
Cool. So just imagine, guys, back in the day, people used to give out their own change, and this one was probably in a tavern, and you probably would have got, I don't know, hand your penny over, and you got a few of these back. Get yourself a nice glass of wine or mead or whatever it was they were drinking back then. Was there anything on the back? No, just plain. No, that's a beauty, mate. Well done.
I'll take that.
You will, no. There you go. Terrific.
Cheers, mate. Thank you. Just another token there.
Kev, you're keeping all these quiet for me, man. He's gone off and found loads of goodies.
Cartwheel or cotton pellets.
Yeah, lovely.
Post medieval.
That's a beaut. Two wonderful little traders tokens. What else you had?
Well,
What else you got hiding in there?
well, I've had a bent buckle today.
Oh yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Both had a buckle.
Probably pewter
Yep.
and succumbed, unfortunately. A couple of little bits. We've got another
Oh yeah, another little
more modern
bag seal.
bag seal there.
Well done. There you go. Put that with your other treasures.
Thank you, mate. Let's carry on.
Zoop. All that mud stuck in your zip. Well, I've just detected this huge lump of copper, and what a beautiful canvas that would make. Looks like a moody sky already. So yeah, maybe I could paint on there or something. Yeah, stick around for the clean up and the upcycle, and maybe we'll make this into a nice little piece of art. Look at that lovely colour. Not sure what it's from, maybe part of a ship or boat or something. Maybe the top of a box actually. That side's really cool as well. Very psychedelic colours. I love it, that's coming home with me. Well, sometimes you guys suggest I pick up rubbish and trash and stuff, and I do, but I just don't film it because it's not that interesting. But Here's a case in point. So someone has lost all their fishing line. There's a lead weight there and a big old hook. So I'm going to take all this with me and dispose of it, because an animal could get trapped a lot more in there than they could do, say, a plastic bottle. So I do take home the trash when it's as bad as this. Well, Kev's had a little clay pipe as well, and it's got a little maker's mark on it on the front, which is unusual. So let's see if we can. Oh, I think it says. I think it might say Poplar.
Oh, okay, nice.
Maybe London below that, or it looks like it might be Polo or Poplar. But yeah, that's a nice one. That.
Yeah.
Bit unusual.
Relatively modern one.
Quite chunky. Yeah, I'll say what, 1910, 1920s.
Yeah.
Well done. Any old iron, any old iron. I've got some old iron in the form of this beautiful old hook. I'm going to take that, I like that. It's really cool, not too big. And I'll clean up quite nicely. Using the garage to hang stuff up from. Repurpose it. Are you hooked on mudlarking videos? Let me know in the comments below. Got a lovely little coin. Not too deep at all. It's like a nice early-ish one, nice design. I think it might be, what's it all looking at? Oh, Napoleon Trois, 1854. Cracking little coin, that is. Oh, I like that. Great nick as well. No cleaning required for you. I'll keep that patina on there, that'll be lovely as you are. A lovely eagle on that side. I'll give it a little wash, I'll get you some nice close-up pictures of that, but that's a really nice little coin, nice and early. Nearly 200 years old. 54, 24, 30, 170-year-old coin. Good math. I'll catch up with Kev. What you got, Kev? Oh, nice crop of coins and a key.
Yeah, but they're all modern. Yeah, the key.
Oh, you got enough there for a pick and mix.
Yeah, not a foreign coin there. Nice old button, which is a bit mashed,
That's
unfortunately. I'm not sure I'll get a lot off that.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, yeah. Well, let us know, man, if you do.
Yeah, that one there. Not quite sure. Could be potentially. Could that be jet? Don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Either jet or glass. That's quite nice.
Yep. Marble, few beads. More different bullets, slightly different calibre. These all go back in the Thames because they're live.
Yeah, throw them back in.
Foreign coin there as well. Just going to be a modern one.
Cool, they do tease you, didn't they? Nice
They
handful
do.
of history though there, mate.
That's right, yeah. And then plenty of printers type in there. Lots of printers type. Look.
Oh yeah, we love that.
So
Gorgeous.
nice handful of printers type. Couple of buttons. Nice one with a name on there, which I'll get off. That's probably the best find of the day for me.
Oh yeah, we never saw that come up. Nice little spectacle buckle. That's got a nice little pattern on it actually, isn't it? A
Yeah,
little
it
twisted
is.
design. I like that.
Yeah, especially on Founds Day probably.
Yeah, that's 15th century, isn't it? 16th century.
Yeah, much
That's
older than the rest.
beautiful. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Well, let's see if it's made of metal.
No.
No.
So it's just a stone.
It's probably a bit of flint. Yeah, flint nodule.
Alright, okay.
This is really cool. Look what Kev found earlier. This little flint little pistol.
Yeah, well, would it be a lighter or is it a kid's gun? Not sure.
Yeah, it's just a modern little toy gun.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be 50 years old. That's my dream find, to find a full one of these. So stay tuned. One day I will find one. I guarantee it.
What else we got?
Hands up. Give me all your modern coins.
Another pipe.
Oh, little alley gob.
Alley gob, yep.
Sweet.
Another buckle, big one. Just a bit knackered.
Yeah.
modern one. Not a lot else really. Stone that I think's just cracked
Oh yeah.
down the middle like that.
Yeah.
Nice flint looking.
It's probably that flint nodule is probably a bigger one that's been smacked open.
Yeah. Yep. That's about it really. A few little interesting pipe stems and stuff. And I found a war grade.
Oh, vulcanite, yeah, rubber stopper.
Yeah, war grade one.
Yeah, war grade because they took out some of the rubber for the war effort. Nice find that.
Yeah. I definitely don't find them all the time.
Oh, look at his little feet. A little duck friend, hello. Will the duck take the bread? There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it's a bit too scared. Come on. Well, that's all I've got, mate. I've eaten the rest of my sandwich, sorry. Bye. So here we have that wonderful sheet of copper with beautiful patina. So yeah, I'm gonna now paint a little scene, probably of a ship, I think, at night with the moon in the background. And then at the bottom half, I'm planning to put some varnish to make the sea shimmer. And then maybe, if I get time, I'll do a frame around it, maybe wooden frame, and attach some, you know, just random pieces of copper on it as well, if I get time to do that. So yeah, looking forward to starting the next upcycle. Well, mud lovers, here it is, and I've got to say I'm really pleased with it. I've lacquered the lower half there so it looks like a shimmering sea when it's caught in the right light. Yeah, really happy. Lovely galleon there on the sea. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. So yeah, I love all the patina to give it that real depth of character, and yeah, unique picture frame made with actual ship's nails, all found mudlarking. Hello Daisy, what do you reckon? You like it? Thanks so much for watching, mud lovers. If you enjoyed this, then why not tell a friend? Just press the little share button below. And as promised, why not watch this episode next, where I found another amazing coffee traders token. And I'll see you on the next Mudventure.